What is up, everybody? This is Joey. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm back with you again with another pick a card reading. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank everyone who has taken the time to subscribe and who follows the videos and who also shares messages. I want to thank everybody. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. Today's reading was suggested by Martesha Williams, so thank you so much for suggesting this video, and it is what the spirit wants you to know. I know at times, sometimes we might not know what direction to go in. We might not know what we should be doing at a certain time or what we should be working on. So this is a perfect reading for those times when you feel like you just not sure what to do, where to go. So it's like, okay, spirit, what do you want me to know at this time? What should I know? What should I be working on? What should I be doing? Etc. etc. Okay. So on today's reading, we're going to be using a lot of different decks. So I chose cards from Guardian Angel Tarot cards, Archangel Oracle, Spirit Animal Oracle, and also Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, Energy Oracle cards, Sage Oracle, and also Sweet Life. Okay. So we have three piles. So we have three piles today, pile 1, 2, and 3. Go ahead and concentrate on which pile you like to select, and we'll go ahead and get started, okay? Alright, if you guys selected pile number 1, this is your reading. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and clear the energy out today. Alright, so let's see what Spirit wants you to know today. This is pile number 1. Okay, we have Spread Your Wings. We have Go Within. We have 2 of Action. Walking Away. Skunk Spirit. Spring. Subconscious. Money. Oasis. And Rain. Alright, here we go. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Alright, we're going to start first off with Spread Your Wings, right? So this card says, Archangel Ariel, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. So with this card, it is a call for action. You might have been hesitating, or you may have just been in like hermit mode, like contemplating, going within, being within, or just not really sure. Or you may have made plans, right? Plans to execute, to go towards your goals, and you may not have known like when to start, or you just may have been in just planning mode and didn't know when to start, or you're still in planning mode, just doing planning mode, right? So the next card you got is Go Within. It says you are a very intuitive person and there are many insights that lie waiting inside you. Take time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation and prayer. There's no need to take action right now. Be patient with yourself. So you got Spread Your Wings. That says this is a perfect time. Timing is perfect. You're ready to soar. And then you got Go Within. So what I'm getting from those is that it is time for you to, before you spring into action, to definitely make sure that you're connected, right? Make sure that you are connected with your intuition. Make sure that you're connected with your intuition and know exactly what it is that you want to accomplish. And when you connect with your intuition, you'll be more intuitively guided forward and know when to rest, when to move, what opportunities to accept and which opportunities to decline, right? Because looks like there's some sort of something that you want to, that needs to be accomplished at this time. You may have something that you may have been working on, some plans, or you may have been having some ideas that may need to be implemented, but now it's showing that there's time for you to actually lay those those steps, those ground blocks for your foundation to prepare for the future with whatever endeavor that it is that you are embarking on at this time. So we have 2 of action that says, trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunities all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. Okay, so trust in yourself. Trust in your own ability to make the right decisions, right? It is time for you to keep moving forward, or if you haven't been moving forward, it is time for you to apply some action to your situation, be it action going within or moving forward. The main action I'm showing is that you need to take the time right now to go within, to get connected, so you can actually formulate a plan and you can actually get connected to your intuition so that you intuitively know which moves to take next in this whatever it is that's going on in your life at this time, right? You got walking away. It is definitely time for you to walk away from things that no longer serve you, things that hold you back, things that, and this is a form of action as well. Walking away from things, closing the chapter on things that no longer serve your highest good. Now is that going to be that time to walk away. Walk away from things that don't encourage you. Walk away from things that don't uplift you. Walk away from anything that does not foster the environment of growth for you in your life. Okay, you got skunk spirit. Know your worth, and that is true. Know your worth, and that is walking away from anything that does not fall in line with your worth as well, right? Know your worth and know what you deserve in life. Know what, and don't accept things from people, and don't accept, like, this can apply to different things, right? This can apply to relationships, not allowing yourself to be in a relationship that is degrading, that is one that is beneath your standards, or one that does not serve your highest good, or that does not promote growth and positivity and love in your life, right? It is time for you to know your worth, know what you deserve in life, know what you really want, right? Know who you are, stand in your power. This is knowing your worth, is knowing that you are a valuable person as well, and you don't put other people above yourself and allow them to just have free reign over your life and your mental stability, your physical stability in your life, like with your finances and everything. This is you knowing your worth, and this can apply to some people. It can apply to a job also. Knowing what you're worth in a job. You could be on a job, and for somebody, you could be on a job that is unfulfilling, right? You don't get raises, there's no work growth, there's no growth path on the path for advancement on the job. They may not be paying you enough money for your skills and what you can offer to the job, or what you've been offering to the job. They may not value you as a person as well, right? And now it's showing that it's time for you to go within and for you to start getting clear about what it is that you want and how that's going to look. What is it that you want to accomplish? What's going to be the ideal type of situation for you to be in? What do you want to manifest? And then in turn with that, you are then able to connect with the higher power so that you'll know which steps that you need to take. Now, I'm not saying with walking away, when it comes to jobs and things like that, I'm not saying just quit. No, this is walking away. This is making preparation to walk away, right? This is making sure that you have all your ducks in a row, making sure, like, if you're leaving a job, making sure that you've put out your resume. You've gone on interviews. You have job offers, something to go to, right? If you don't have anything else to fall back on when leaving a situation. And when it comes to relationships, this is going within and rediscovering who you are as a person, rediscovering your true worth, rediscovering what you like and what makes you who you are, right? What makes you special, because we're all special, you know? What makes you unique? What makes you the valuable person that you are, and apply things to your life afterwards, right? And then that's going to help you determine whether or not you need to walk away from a situation to where if you're not being treated fairly, or if you are not receiving your just due in or what you're worth, right? Spring, see your seeds grow. It's time for your dreams to blossom. It's time for you to focus on your dreams, right? It is time for you to take those steps, take all those dreams that you had, or the hopes and aspirations and dreams and hopes. I said that already, but to take those off the back burner and start planting seeds, start getting clarity, start moving forward towards making those a reality so you can live a happier life. Now you have subconscious, and right next to subconscious we have money. So money says make sure you're not operating in a lack mindset while in manifesting mode. Always see yourself as abundant and money as infinite. So this is telling me also that there are subconscious blocks that you're dealing with when it comes to money, when it comes to what you can achieve, what you're worthy of. And that comes back to knowing your worth on the skunk spirit, right? Sometimes we might want to achieve more money, we might want to earn more money, we might want to receive more money, but sometimes we have deep-seated blocks that tell us that we're not worth it, right? We're not worth a job making X amount of dollars. We're not worth having this type of partner, you know, we're not worth this and we're not worth that. And that is where you need to go within so you can gain control of these emotions and you can actually see the truth, because you are worth that and more. You're worth more. You may have been also be worth more than what you've been allowing yourself to receive, right? It's time for you to change, to flip the script, to change it up. You know, it's a new year and it is time for things to change for you, right? You need to also, with the Oasis, find a place within where you can completely detach, relax, and enjoy life. You may also find oasis in another. If traveling, you may visit one. So this is telling you need to find your center and your balance, right? Find whatever it is that helps you become centered and balanced in your life so that you can see the clear reflection of yourself. You can see your own true worth, and then you can start asking for what you're worth, and you can start receiving what you're worth, right? Because if you don't know that you're worth more, how will you be able to ask for it, right? Because you don't know that, right? It's time for you to go within and find peace within and balance within so that you can see the truth. Because you are worth more than what you've been asking for in the past, or what you may be having right now. You're worth way more than that, right? Never shortchange yourself. And with rain, it says a spiritual cleanse may be in order now. Let the healing waters of rain rid you of heavy energies that may be pulling you down now. So yeah, a spiritual cleanse is definitely needed at this time, whether it is you standing in the rain for a minute and allowing the rainwater to wash down you and cleanse your spirit, or whether it is you take a cleansing bath or cleansing shower, anything, or whether you are going around, because we have a lot of water here, and it talks about, and what I'm picking up is like your emotions might be heavy when it comes to your self-worth, right? They might not be in the best of places with whatever situation that you're in right now, or what you've been experiencing, especially with money, right? Which tells me it could be about employment as well, you know? It's time for you to regain balance in your life. It's time for you to cleanse away the old stereotypes that people put on you, the old stipulations, or the old labels people apply to you. Like you might have had a boss that said, somebody might have a boss that said, well, hey, this is what you're worth, and this is the type of position that you should do, and blase and blase, and that's all what you have. You're not above me, you're beneath me, and all this stuff like that. But now it's time for you to wash all of that away, and it's time for you to prepare yourself to walk away from things that no longer serve your highest good. Walk away from things that are not healthy for you. Walk away from things that eat at your self-confidence, your self-worth, that tear you down. It's time for you to let that stuff go and surround yourself with more positive, uplifting people, uplifting work environments, uplifting environments, period, right? It's time for you to let things go that do not uplift you, do not lift you higher and put you in a positive mindset, right? So that allows you to fully express your true self and know your true worth. All right, so that is definitely what you need to work on at this time, because if you allow yourself to go within and do that work that you need to do, clear up all these this clutter and these limited beliefs from your subconscious, you're going to be able to spread your wings, and you're going to be able to soar higher than you've been soaring in the past. You're going to be able to be more successful than you were in the past. You're going to be able to be more happy than you were in the past. You're going to be able to have more money than you had in the past. You just have to, if you take the time to take these steps and do the work that you need to do, then you can actually see that coming into fruition into your life. So that is what Spirit wants you to know at this time. Like the video if it resonated. If it did, if you want to share your thoughts on it, let me know as well. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not your story. It's okay. You can choose another pile, and maybe you'll have more luck there. Yeah, I just hope everything is okay with everybody, and I hope you guys know your true worth and never let anybody sell you short or tell you that you aren't worth having the things that you know that you're supposed to have. You know these things, okay? So I wish you guys all the best. We'll move on to the next one. Ciao. What's up, you guys? If you guys selected pile number 2, this is your reading. First and foremost, before we get started, let's go ahead and clear some of this energy out in here, okay? Alright, you guys, so let's find out what Spirit wants you to know at this time, okay? We have clairvoyance, we have life review, 8 of abundance, messenger of thought, choose freedom, 3rd chakra, Archangel Chamuel, guess that's how you pronounce it. 1st chakra, Archangel Michael, Frog Spirit, Shapeshifter, Lone Wolf, and Road. Alright, you guys, let's get started with clairvoyance. So here we have, let's see, here we have, it says, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So you might be experiencing more feelings right now of clairvoyance, to where you're able to actually have visions, or able to see things before they actually happen, or it may not be, for some people, it may not be full on, full visions like that, but you may just get like little glimpses popping up in your mind, right? Seeing things. This is there. If you aren't experiencing it, it's okay, right? But if you are, it might be there to help you know that your connection with spirit is actually real, or that you're on the right path as well, and that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and that you are being divinely guided and protected as well. We also have life review, and life review says take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So this clairvoyance also is helping you to see yourself, see your situation more clearly, right? So that you can be able to clearly see what is imbalanced and what needs to be balanced in your life. You can see what is not working for yourself. You're able to, it is going to show you more clarity. It's going to give you a more what's the term? It's going to be able to allow you to see more clarity in your situation in your life, so that you can be able to get yourself back on track and get yourself back on the correct and right path. Okay, so the next card we have is Eight of Abundance, and this card says this is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. And now, with this time for learning and honing in your skills, with your clairvoyance, you are going to be able to see things clearly, to where you'll be able to know which areas that you need to work on, and you'll be able to know where to go for the information that you need to increase your learning abilities at this time. For some people, this will be you stepping into your more spiritual power, right? You're working more so on your spiritual gifts, so that you are able to be of service to yourself and get yourself on a more balanced and stable foundation and way of living, so that you can help other people as well, right? So this is a time that you might be feeling more inclined to be open towards growing yourself in spiritual aspects at this time, right? For some people, it's going to be things just like you might decide that, hey, in order for me to propel more in my life in the material realms, I need to, and also to make me feel more fulfilled, I need to go back to school or something like that, take some classes on something, this could go a number of different ways for different people. Remember, this is a general reading, so I need to give you different scenarios too that I'm picking up, because one scenario may not resonate with one person, but another one may resonate with that person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So either way, this is the time for learning about yourself, learning about what's going to help you get your life balanced and on track, knowing what you need to change and heal in your life. Okay, you have Messenger of Thought. Messenger of Thought says a new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. Will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. So in somebody's life or in your life, you may be interested right now in a new project like this, like the Messenger of Thought talks about, right? This could be a new spiritual project. This could be you focus on your, like I said before, focusing on your spiritual gifts. And it's time that, like, you maybe find yourself more excited about spirituality and what you can accomplish and how far you can go and what you can open up in your life and how much clarity you can bring to your situation, how beneficial that could be for you and others around you too, right? And also, like, for some people, like I said, it could be work related or just school and educated related, to where you are interested in a topic, and this specific topic is a topic or project is one that you may have to learn more information on. You may have to go to school on, to learn. Like, let's say you found out that you like nursing, and now you have to go to school for nursing, right? One of those types of things. Know that you're being guided, and then if you need the clarification that you need so that you can make the right decision, is going to be there for you, and that you're going to be able to see the correct path that you need to take to fulfill that dream that you have, right? Choose freedom is the next card we have here, and it says, sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. So choose freedom, right? Don't allow yourself to remain stuck. Don't allow yourself to remain stuck in places like, let's say you might be stuck at a job and where you think that you have no way forward, and then you come into clarity and say, hey, well, I can take this class, or I can do this course, and this course is going to put me on a completely different career path, right? But then at that point, with the clarification, now you're at a point to where you're like, okay, well, do I do it, or do I just stay here and just be content with what's going on? But this is telling you to choose freedom, to allow yourself to, because within that freedom, that's where your path is, right? Within this idea that you have, that's the path that you need to be on, and that serves your highest good. So if you had any ideas, if you had any ideas, if you had any visions or anything that came to you, any ideas or anything that came to you that will better your situation, it's best that you follow through with them, and that you take the necessary steps to free yourself from whatever situation that you're in, and allow yourself to get on that correct path, because you'll be happier in the long run, right? So with third chakra, this third chakra talks about emotions of desires and life force in it, energy. So emotions of desire, so that is still back into what you want to do. It is time for you to focus on what it is that you desire to accomplish. Where do you want your life to go? What do you want your life to be? Is the current situation in lines with that? You have to ask yourself that, and you have to give yourself the opportunity and chance. Do yourself the favor of allowing yourself to explore your dreams, or that idea that you had in your head that you wanted to see come to fruition. Allow yourself to take the necessary steps to actually take a chance. Take a chance on making your dream a reality. Take a chance on living a life that feels like more free. You know what I'm saying? Take a chance on being freer to do what you want to do finally in life. Take control of your life, clear up what no longer works, and bring balance into your life. And that's balance with you knowing what you exerting more control over what's happening in your life, instead of just letting things instead of just going with the flow. It's time for you to take charge. That's what I'm picking up as well. Now, first chakra, this one talks about stability and security. Yeah, so definitely you need to work on your security, and your balance and everything might be out of balance as well. And that with your visions and taking inventory of your life, and then you following suit with ways and things that you could do to change that and to make things more stable, that is going to help you in the long run, because that is something that is very, very, very important at this time, is that you seek stability in your life, and that you clear the clutter, like the frog spirit says right here. Clear out the clutter, so that you clear out the clutter and clear out what no longer serves you and what is bringing you out of balance. You allow yourself to clear that out of the way, and you free up space in your life to focus on what is going to bring you back into alignment, at this time. You have Shapeshifter. This card says, transform and unveil your gifts. So you are gifted. It's time for you to stand in your power. It's time for you to stop allowing these gifts and the true magnificent and splendid person you are just stay tucked away for no one to experience, not even for yourself to experience. It's time for you to take your control back, and it's time for you to walk in your power. It's time for you to go for what you want now in life, right? Go for what makes you happy. Go for what resonates with you. Go for what you feel most passionate about. And don't be afraid of that, because it's your time now, It's not a time for you to work at other people's dreams, and at the neglect of your own dreams. It's time for you to pursue your dreams, and and if you don't know them, it's time for you to get connected to Source so that you can figure them out. You can clear away anything that's in your life that's causing you confusion, so that you can gain clarity in your life. Okay, Lone Wolf. This definitely may be feel like a lonely time for you, especially when you're actually choosing freedom. And don't feel that it's a bad thing to just do some things on your own. Don't feel that it's a bad thing to walk a path on your own, because a lot of times spiritual paths are lonely, because we don't take spiritual paths like to propel ourselves, to move ourselves forward. We don't take those with other people. We take them, it's one that is specific to us, specifically in general, and then we have to walk that path, and we have to experience what we need to experience. We have to learn what it is that we need to learn to make ourselves stronger, and to make ourselves more abundant and prosperous, and more, just more connected spiritually. And this is, don't be afraid to walk this path alone. Don't be afraid, because that is what is going to allow you to change yourself into a more stronger, more confident, more someone who goes after what they want in life, someone who expresses themselves, and doesn't worry about other people. I'm talking about respectfully expressing yourself, not like at the detriment of other people, but someone who stands in their own power and who's not afraid to go after their dreams, whether or not someone else is with them or not. You're still moving forward. You still got your eye on the prize, because you also got road, right? And the road says the road ahead is full of unknown opportunities. At first, it may look too wild and undeveloped, but this road is fertile and full of possibilities. So now, this road, going down this spiritual path that you're being called to go on, is going to be very, very beneficial for you. Right now, if you look at this road, you see that there's nothing on this road, right? There's nothing on the road, and there's just like tropical trees and everything, right? But it's just like a dirt road or whatever. But you don't know what's around the bend. Just because you don't see anything now doesn't mean that it's going to be, you're not going to achieve or accomplish anything. And that's the trick. You have to allow yourself to channel this lone wolf type of energy, to where you don't necessarily depend on other people too much or lean on them too much to get you through this time. Because you may have people around you who don't understand what it is that you're going through. You may have people around you who aren't aligned spiritually, and they're like, spiritual path, cleaning out clutter. What the hell? Like, they don't understand, but that is okay. You don't need them to understand. This is something between you and spirit. You need to know, and you need to stand strong within yourself and know that you're doing the right thing for yourself, and that it's going to pay off in the long run, right? So you need to gather your courage, and you need to take inventory of your life. Allow yourself to connect so that you can get these visions that are trying to come to you, and that is going to guide you forward. And you keep moving forward, building on a solid foundation, going towards your desires so that you could be in a place of more freedom and more opportunities, and one that is more aligned with who you are. Okay, so that is what spirit wants you to know. If you like it, if it resonated, let me know. Like the video. If you want to share your thoughts, you can share those as well. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. If you have any suggestions, let me know. And I wish you guys all the best, and hope everything's okay with everybody. Okay, take care. Ciao. What's up, pile number 3? This is your reading. First and foremost, before we get started, let's go ahead and clear the energy from the previous readings. Okay, let's see what we have here for you and see what spirit wants you to know. Okay, we have you are safe. Healer of emotion. Messenger of action. Attachment. Badger spirit. Wise one. Letting go. And eyeglasses. Okay, let's see what we got here for you. So first and foremost, you're safe. I am protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. This is from Archangel Michael. So you are currently safe right now. So regardless of how things appear or seem or look, know that you are safe at this time, and you and your loved ones and your family and your home are being protected, right? So you can rest assured that you're being protected at this time. You have healer of emotion, and that says, this is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. So allow yourself to follow your heart. I know that sometimes following our hearts can seem scary, or it can make us seem vulnerable, and we have a fear of something bad happening or failure. But you're definitely safe, so it is going to be safe for you to follow your heart and follow your emotions as well, and allow yourself to care for yourself as well, right? You can help other people, but make sure that while you're helping people, that you're also helping yourself as well. Pay attention to intuition that you're receiving during this time, because it's going to help you in the work that you're doing at this time, right? So you have messenger of action. We have something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn, and you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyways. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life, and who wants to try everything. So yeah, you're safe. It's safe for you to go out and experience things and try. And also with healer of emotions, you want to follow your heart. So there's some that you want to do that could relate to your creativity or to a new career or creative endeavor and career. So this is saying that it is safe for you to do it, even though you feel you might have You might have, negative feelings or anxiety when it comes to it, or you may be nervous about it, or you may be a little insecure about it, and maybe think that maybe it's not going to pan out, or you're not going to have the success that you would like to have. It's time for you to feel the fear and do it anyways. That's the message the Spirit is telling you right now. Feel the fear and do it anyways. Move towards what it is that you want to do. Follow your heart. You're safe. You're being protected. You're being protected against lower energy, so it's time for you to get moving, Don't allow yourself to be afraid. Attachment, and you could definitely be afraid, attached to fear, right? Attached to insecurities, attached to the notion of like being a failure, you stepping out there, putting yourself out there, you being vulnerable, and then you failing, and then everybody sees that you failed at something that you wanted to do, you failed at your dream. But this is not a time to even worry about other people. It is time for you to focus on yourself, what you want to achieve, what you want to accomplish. That is the most important thing. If you fail or not, hey, some things happen, things like we all fail, but it doesn't mean that you can't get back up and keep trying, or try a different path or do something. You know what I'm saying? So don't allow fear to stop you from chasing your dreams or going after what it is that you want to do, especially when it comes to creativity and your career and stuff, because those are the things that are going to matter a lot, because we have to work for a living, so you want to make sure that you're doing something that you actually like doing, so don't allow yourself to stay stuck due to fear, to not pursue things that you want to pursue. Okay, you have Badger Spirit. It says be fearless and bold, so don't allow yourself to be caught up in the fear. It's time for you to be fearless and bold like this badger, right? Be fearless and bold and move forward, right? We have Wise One, which says grow within your current situation. So it is time for you to grow up also. When I say grow up, I mean grow up out of this fear-based emotions, right? Being in fear, living in fear might be normal, all right? It might be traditional. It might be something that you're used to, a state that you're used to being in, but now it's telling you that you need to grow beyond this, because there's more waiting for you in the future, or in the horizon, or down the road, down the way. There's more waiting for you if you allow yourself to get past the fear. You just have to get past the fear and keep moving. Once you get past the fear, you'll see that it was all in your mind. That all along it was all in your mind, and you'll notice and you'll see that things turn out better than you thought they could turn out, and you'll be surprised and shocked at yourself for what you were able to accomplish. While by going through the fear, by feeling the fear and doing it anyways. Don't let fear hold you back, and don't let fear make you believe and think that something is there that is not there. Don't let fear make you believe that you can't have something, or that you can't do something. Because think about it, right? Fear can, let's say if what you wanted was just around the corner, all you had to do was bend the corner, but you're focused on fear and you're scared to even go forward to bend the corner, and what you want is just right there waiting for you. So don't let fear stop you. Feel the fear and go and bend that corner anyways. You got letting go. You need to let go of things that are causing this fear in your life. Let go of anything. Let go of anything. When I mean let go of people too. People who tell you that you can't do something. People who, negative Nancy's and Debbie Downers, and I don't know what the male version of those are. I don't know, but you have to rid yourself of anyone who causes doubt, right? Because you're going to need to be fearless and bold. And if anyone who's around you is causing you to feel the opposite of that, then you need to let them go, right? Because they're not going to help you accomplish what it is that you want to really deep down inside what you want to accomplish, right? This is your time. This is your time to reach your goals, a goal that you have set for yourself. This is your time to do that. Don't let nobody stop you from reaching that goal. Don't let nobody's hang-ups or don't let them tell you about their experiences and their limitations. Don't let anybody what's the word? Don't let anybody what is that word? Project. Don't let anybody project their limitations onto you. Don't let a past situation, just because you might not have been good at something, don't let it stop you from moving forward and trying again or trying something else that you want to try. Because you never know. Let's say if you try to do something 100 times and you know that you could do it, and you have that vision in your mind that you're doing it and that you're there and that it is meant for you. And this could be something that very well is meant for you, but it might be that 101 time. 101th that time after the 100th time that you actually achieve what you want to achieve. So let go of that fear. Let go of anything around you that is causing that fear to grow, and that is working against you moving forward and branching out and taking a chance at seeing your dreams come true, right? We got eyeglasses, and this one says, allow yourself to see life through another person's eyes. This may help deepen your bond and help you understand them better. So there could be someone around you who you're not understanding as well. So it's time for you to allow yourself to express compassion, even compassion for yourself as well. Express compassion or put yourself into another person's shoes. Even put yourself in your own shoes, because sometimes it's easy for us to beat ourselves down. We can be our own worst enemy and be our own biggest critic, right? Sometimes it is best for you to actually step outside of the situation and then look at it from a different perspective, so that you can possibly understand why a person did this, understand why you did this, or why you reacted in this kind of way, to understand that. And also, let's say if it's something that you're dealing with somebody from the past, that is holding you back also, that is keeping you in a negative mindset also, or keeping you fear-based. It's time for you to put yourself in that person's shoes and see why they did what they did. See why they may have said what they said. See what maybe they have gone through in the past that may have shaped the way that they view things. Or maybe it was somebody who told you that you couldn't do something. Put yourself in their shoes and see why they said X, Y, Z. See why they said, oh no, you can't do this because it didn't work for me. Put yourself in their shoes to see why they said that, and that way you can understand whether or not you should be taking on that energy or not, whether or not you should be allowing them to project those limitations on you or not. You'll be able to see the truth to whether or not that even applies to you, right? You'll be able to see the truth to whether it applies to you and will let you know, hey, well, no, this isn't my life. This is that person's life, and that's what happened to them, and those were their circumstances that they've dealt with at that time, and has nothing to do with me, But yeah, allowing yourself to understand people better will take the power out of some of the things that people say to you, right? It will take the sting and bite out of, like, let's say if someone says that you can't have this, you can't do that, or your dream is too far-fetched. It will allow you, if you know where they're coming from, or you try to put yourself in their shoes to see, well, why do you think that? If you ask them, well, why do you think that? Like, what happened? What happened to you that would make you think that, right? And they might have said, oh, well, I tried XYZ back in the days, and I did this and I did that, but it didn't work for me, And then that way you're able to disconnect from it, whatever they're shooting your way, you're able to dodge it and disconnect, from it, so that it doesn't apply to you and affect you in a negative way that keeps you trapped in fear-based energy. And still, because you're gonna want to be fearless and bold and move forward towards your goals. Okay, so that's what Spirit wants you to know right now. If it resonated, if you liked the video, like it, let me know. If you like it, if you want to share your opinion or your comments. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. I'd be happy to get those also. And I wish you guys all the best, and I wish you all the luck in your endeavors. Okay, take care. Ciao.